Welcome to our podcast. My name is David Lindgren, and I am the Senior Manager of Compliance and Public Affairs at Flexible Benefit Service Corporation. I'm here today to provide you with some brief information on the PACE Act, but before I get to that, I need to start with some background material. Each state has historically been allowed to establish which employers would be classified in their small group market segment. And this is important for determining the types of health plans that are available, as well as which rules and regulations apply. Now, the majority of states in the country have used a definition of their small group market segment as one that included up to 50 employees. And again, it's important to understand which employers are in that segment because some very specific rules apply. For example, all non-grandfathered health plans in the small group market must cover 10 essential health benefits. In addition, small group health plans are now subject to adjusted community rating, whereby each employee has a different premium rate based on different factors such as age. Now, in 2016, the Affordable Care Act was scheduled to redefine the small group market size to not only include employers who had up to 50 employees, but also those who had up to 100 employees. And the general reason for making this change was to increase the risk pool size of the small group market segment so that premiums could be more competitive to smaller businesses. However, there were several stakeholders that didn't want this change to occur. There were even some studies that suggested this change would increase premiums for employers who had 51 to 100 employees by an average of 18% because of the requirements that would come with complying with small group market regulations. In addition, some stakeholders thought it was unfair to categorize employers who had 51 to 100 employees as large for purposes of the employer mandate, but small for purposes of other rules and regulations. So as an effort to eliminate this provision from the Affordable Care Act, both houses of Congress passed the Protecting Affordable Coverage for Employees Act, which we now know as the PACE Act. The PACE Act was signed into law by President Obama on October 7, 2015. Now, what the PACE Act does is it gives states the ability to continue to determine the size of their small group market segment rather than conforming to a national standard. So states can keep the current definition that they have intact, or at their option, they can increase the small group market definition to include employers who have up to 100 employees if they feel that's appropriate. Now, most states are expected to keep their current definition in place. There's even some states that have issued guidance confirming this information. For example, the Illinois Department of Insurance confirmed their small group market size would remain at employers who had up to 50 employees for the 2016 year. So we'll have to see how other states respond, both in the near term and long term. But since the PACE Act is now law, it will continue to give each state the flexibility of determining what makes the most sense for them. Thank you very much for your time, and have a great day.